To prep our filling for our cranberry pistachio babka, we are going to need a hand mixer. You're going to need some type of bowl to mix this in. You are also going to need some room temperature butter, granulated sugar, pistachio paste, some flour, and an egg. To make our filling for our bread, we're going to go ahead and blend together our pistachio paste and our sugar. It's going to be easier to just do this with a hand mixer because there isn't a ton of ingredients. If you were to do this with a stand mixer, you're kind of just going to have this really big bowl with the attachment on it that's not really going to move things around because the bowl is going to be too big. It's just easiest to do this with a hand mixer. If you don't want to mess around with a hand mixer, you can always do this by hand. Hand mixer is definitely going to get it nice and fluffy. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my sugar. And then I'm just going to blend this together. I'm going to beat it really well. This will take a couple, probably about 5 minutes at the most. I'm just going to blend this until it's well mixed. Then I'm going to add in my butter. Make sure you get all that goodness. And I'm using Kerrygold butter. I'm going to go ahead and beat that in. Gonna stop here and just kind of scrape my bowl down and flip over to the other side here. It's a little bit bigger. Like I said, there's not a ton of volume with this, so just do it in a bowl. It's just going to be the easiest. And you want to make sure that you are using room temperature butter. Next thing I'm going to add is my flour. I'm going to go ahead and add that in, and then I'm also going to add in my egg. My egg is also at room temperature. And then I'm going to just add in a pinch of salt. And we'll go ahead and mix that together. We want this to get nice and fluffy. I'm going to stop and scrape and check my consistency. And that actually feels pretty good. This is the consistency of peanut butter, which is perfect. If it's too runny, you're going to want to add a little bit more flour, but this is perfect. I am going to beat this just a little bit longer just to make sure everything is nice and incorporated. And then I will transfer it to an airtight container. It will be good for 1 week. For our bread class, you're just going to want to leave this, make this right before class and leave it at room temperature. I'm going to go ahead and beat this a little bit longer. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just transfer this to an airtight container until I'm ready to use it. If you're not using this right away, you want to make sure that you refrigerate it it will stay nice in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. But this is the consistency I'm looking for. It's definitely feels like a nice peanut butter consistency with some movement to it. And that's it.